So I'm working on my hat box today for CCTI. I want to show you, I got all different kinds of woods here, but those dark ones there in the middle standing up, that's Brazilian hardwood that I got from, it was used as dunnage on foreign freight ships whenever they came into Savannah, Georgia. I managed to get it. So this is what it looks like after it's going through my joiner planer. Looks like that. Really nice grain. Only done one side. Well, three sides. That's what it looks like before it goes through. And it's just rough cut. It's some kind of Brazilian wood. Really, really hard. Really hard. That's just barely picking it up and dropping it. That's what it sounds like. So, yeah. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to take a bunch of pictures all the way through, hopefully, and you'll see what it looks like at the end. Alright, so here I am. I got my boards. Good on all sides. They're squared up. Now I'm ripping them down so I can get 3/4 inch boards. And they're 6 inches wide, and all I got is this table saw, and this stuff is heavy, man. It's taken me a lot of passes to get these boards. This is the third one that I've done. The others are inside. But one more step to getting it down to 3/4 of an inch. Right now it's almost 2 inches wide. Alright, so here I am. I just got done with my planer, planing the rest off after I ripped the boards. I got 1, 2, 3 there, 2 more here. These are longer. This guy right here, it was my very first piece, and it's right at 3/4 of an inch, but everything else is at like it's a little less than 7/8. So as hard as this stuff is to plane, I really don't want to take it all the way down to 3/4 of an inch. That's how much I took off of those boards just to get them to that little less than 7/8. And it is really rough on the old planer. So probably going to leave it at 7/8 and just I'll use that board for trim or something. But I must say that I just bought this Porter cable joiner, 6-inch joiner. It's a full 6 inches, and got a lot of mixed reviews. But let me tell you something. This is the first time in 20 years that I've been able to put a square edge on a rough piece of lumber. You can see all lumber I have, all of that's rough. I have very few pieces of lumber that's actually already cut the way they should be. All this up here, that's all rough. Those over there, that's all rough. Walnut, birch, mahogany, everything. And that little Porter cable joiner right there, the fence on it's a little flimsy. It could be made a little bit heavier. It's a little flimsy. But it's pretty awesome for the regular hobby guy. That it's not meant to be industrial. It's not meant to be in a contractor's office. It's just a hobby guy. And it's pretty awesome as far as I'm concerned. Because I took all this lumber that was nowhere near straight, and I squared it up. I mean, all the edges are freaking, they're square. So I really don't care what anybody has to say about it. It's pretty awesome. Go get one. But there's the wood for my box. We'll continue later. Alright, so I got all my boards cut for my box. That's going to be the bottom. That right there is drying. That's going to be the middle. I'm about to cut some box joints. This is the last chance. It's we're either going to do it right or we're going to screw it up. But hopefully they're going to turn out looking like that, and it's going to be perfect. I think the sides are going to look good. That's one of the sides. Alright, So I finished the main box. That's the part that's going to have my hat in it. Right there. And then this part, this thinner, is going to have my book in it. And I've got this piece kind of working, so it's just going to slide off. Be held on by a couple little magnets like a cabinet door. It'll be held in place. Still got to work it a little bit, but by the time I'm done, it'll slide right on, and it'll be just be a little hidden drawer. There it is. One step closer. Working on my box some more. This is what I come up with. Beveled edges for the bottom. That's the box for my book. That's the box for my hat. That's a better look at it. I think it's going to look pretty good. So now I'm one step closer. It's got some flaws. It's got some issues. This is the maple that the top's going to be made out of. I think it looks pretty good. It's going to look pretty good. Yep. Alright, so pretty doggone close to finish. Made a few mistakes along the way, but I think I'm happy with it. The curly maple on top it's going to look awesome whenever I get it oil put on it and get it looking right. I'm happy with it. I think it looks good. I'm going to have the Chief's anchor engraved on the top with my name. Thinking about MST symbol down there on the bottom. Got the hidden compartment for my charge book. I'm going to put a magnet on the door so you can't just, you don't realize that it's there. Slides back on just like that. Keep people in the not knowing what's in there, Lid's gonna just pop right up. I don't have hinges on it yet because I just finished it. Cap's gonna sit in there. It's got a little rim on the edge so that it sits down and you can't see the edge, so just in case for some reason the top does warp, you won't be able to see it. Yeah, I think it looks good. And it is heavy. It is really heavy. Got some cleaning up to do on it. Yeah, that's it. Looks good, huh? I'm happy with it. Working on my box. This is the inside of the lid. I want to video this. That's curly maple with some Danish oil on it right there. That's pretty awesome. That's what it looks like when it's got oil on it. That's my actual lid. That's no finish on that side. And that's oil on that side. That's what curly maple does. That's pretty awesome. Got my other parts over here I'll be doing in a minute. Turned out good. Got my coyote pelt sewed up for my book to go in. Just a pouch. It's going to be pretty cool. And it's going to sit in that piece right there. Alright, this should be my final video. It's done. One hat box. Finally got that back from the laser engraver. That's the CCTI theme. Top's done. I added a little spring stop in there. It's pretty cool. All it is a little spring. The bottom's got a screw and the top has got a little push pin that goes into the wood. And I'm going to lower it, you just push it, lower. You want to stay up, stays up. A lot of jewelry boxes use that. Yep. Can't really see that, but that's it. Figure it probably took me about 30 hours. It's got 30 something pieces of wood involved in it. All of it except for the curly maple on the top. Started off in planks like that right there. Planed it all down. I like it. I think it looks good. It is not centered, but what can you do? Whenever she put it on there, she just didn't center it correctly. So that's it.